Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Cat Tales. It's me, Kathi Palmer, back with you again. And behind the cameras, we have Ken Stomsky and Peter Coles. I have a great Thanksgiving story for you today, kids, and it's called "'Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving." I think when I start to read this, it's going to remind you of a very famous story that you might have heard before and will hear again shortly. This particular book, The Night Before Thanksgiving, was written by Dav Pelkey. Now, it's written as a poem. A poem usually means that there are rhyming words. Do you know what a rhyming word is? A rhyming word is words that sound similar except for the beginning sounds, like bed and head. They sound the same except for the beginning consonants. So as you're listening to the poem, you will hear these words rhyme. Poems also have a rhythm. A rhythm is something that you can say to a certain beat or pattern. So again, be listening for rhyming words, be listening for patterns, but most of all, be listening for a very fun story. And here it is. 'Twas the day before Thanksgiving, and all through the trees the fall leaves were spinning aloft in the breeze. 8 children had boarded their school bus with grins and hoped that a field trip soon would begin. They sang as they rode through autumn terrains while visions of drumsticks danced in their brains. Do you know what a drumstick is? There it is, visions of drumsticks. Or rivers through woods with winding weaves, their school bus sailed on through the new fallen leaves. When out on the road, there arose such a clatter, they threw down their windows to see what was the matter. When what to their wondering eyes should they see but a miniature farm and a tiny turkey and a little old man so lively and rugged they knew in a moment it was Farmer Mac Nugget. He was dressed all in denim from his head to his toe with a pinch of polyester and a dash of Velcro. And then in a twinkling, they heard in the straw the prancing and pawing of each tiny claw. More rapid than chickens, his turkeys they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Ollie, now Stanley, now Larry and Mo, on Wally and Beaver, and Shemp and Groucho. The turkeys were chunky, with smiley beaked faces, and they greeted the children with their downy embraces. So out through the barnyard they ran and they flew, and they gobbled and giggled as friends sometimes do. Then, somebody spotted an axe by the door, and she asked Farmer Nugget what the axe was for. With a blink of his eye and a twist of his head, the old farmer told a grim tale of dread. "Tonight," said McNugget, "those feathery beasts will be chopped up and roasted for Thanksgiving feast." Oh, the children stood still and tears filled their eyes. Then they clamored aloud in a chorus of cries. Oh dear, cried McNugget. Now what shall we do? And he dashed to the well, and the teacher went too. They fetched some water fresh from the ground in hopes that a swig might calm everyone down. And when they returned to quiet the matter, the children were calm, but mysteriously fatter. And the boys and girls drank up their drinks in the hay. Then they thanked old McNugget, and they waddled away. Can you see it? Can you see it? How funny is that? Then they limped to the school bus, all huffing and puffing. It's not easy to walk with hot turkey stuffing. And then as the school bus drove off in the night, McNugget looked round. Not a turkey in sight. Oh no. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and the stars up above shone down on a school bus abounding with love. Do you know what happened? Yeah, you do, don't you? The very next evening, 8 families were blessed with 8 fluffy Thanksgiving turkeys as guests. They feasted on veggies with jelly and toast, and everyone was thankful. The turkeys the most. So everyone gave thanks for love and for living, and they all had a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. So tell me, did this story remind you of another poem or story that you're going to hear a lot of very shortly? If you said The Night Before Christmas, you are correct. This is what we call a parody, or a story that we take and copy some of the things in another story. I said that it was a poem. Did you hear the rhyming words? For example, in this page, when they said, "O'er rivers through woods with winding and weaves, their school bus sailed on through the new fallen leaves." Did you hear the rhyming words? If you said they were weaves and leaves, you were correct. Do you know what the word weaves mean? Weaves mean to wind in and out. So we've learned some special words today. Did you hear them talk about the feathers being down? Did you know that birds have very soft feathers underneath? And those feathers underneath are called down feathers. Maybe you have a down vest at home full of these little feathers, or a down jacket. In the very end, it says, "Give thanks for love and for living," and they all had a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. And we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being listeners today. So long.
Preview.